everyone. Hello. Hi. I'm seeing you guys. Welcome to my show, my weekly show. Hi, everyone. Hi. Hi, people on YouTube and Facebook. Say hello. Oh, thank you to Cheyenne who says, am I feeling better from my cold? A little bit better, but like not 100%. And let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Talking about the news today. Going forward with our news. So, hi everyone. The CBP1 app is still closed. Cheyenne, I'm answering you because you asked me how I'm feeling. Thank you for asking. Thank you so much. It's still closed. So let's get into this. My name is Marina Shepelsky. I'm an immigration lawyer. I do this every week. And I talk about immigration news. I talk about what happens in the in the American immigration world, like in America, relating to immigration. This has gotten to be a hot topic. I spoke on the phone to the journalist yesterday from Bloomberg News. They really worry and care what the lawyers have to say. So if something comes out, you will see it. I'm still a little sick and I probably have been working too much. But here I am talking to you guys. Let's get into this. It's been a crazy week. I'm sure you guys know. Kwaku Inan says hello. Hi, how are you? Asking me how I'm feeling today. So, honestly. So. Fatima says, good morning, Marina. Hope you're feeling better. I'm feeling a little bit better, but not 100%. Temitopi Joseph says, good morning, my lovely lawyer. How are you doing today, family? Everybody is good. Very into what's going on with the country. A lot of federal employees were laid off by the Trump administration yesterday. I actually have a friend, she's a lawyer too. She wrote to me saying, hey, do you know anybody looking? I'm a federal employee and I got laid off. What else is going on in the world of immigration? They have started these mass raids, these arrests. That's been happening for over 2 weeks now. They're targeting large cities like Chicago, New York, and so on. It's happening. What we're seeing, and I prepared like a whole list for you guys. What we're seeing is like statistics. Who's actually getting deported and who is not, and who are they releasing? So the first thing that I want to say is they're not able to deport everyone, right away because they don't have enough space to detain them and hold them until everything's going to come out. So they are releasing some people, like they're holding them, but they're releasing them. So not everyone who's getting arrested or grabbed is getting deported and detained. So I just want to explain that. From people they're grabbing, they are letting some people go. If you have an approved status, maybe you came in with no papers or you overstayed, but you have approved status. If you have approved status, you're fine. They're going to let you go. Like you have approved asylum, approved VAWA, approved T visa, approved U visa. They're not going to deport you, even if you don't have your green card yet. If you have pending like humanitarian status, you're also in good shape. They will probably let you go, but they might make you like check in with ICE and monitor and like check in to see what's going on. If you have major criminal convictions, they're going to deport you. If you have an old order of deportation and you haven't appealed it, or if you did appeal it and got dismissed, they're probably going to try to deport you right away and detain you. If you have like small crimes, they don't have space to just hold everyone. So it's likely you're going to get released and they will put you in removal proceedings if you're not deported yet. So, like, you will get a court letter, a court hearing. If you have to take care of small kids and you're an immigrant, they're probably going to let you go, but you have to prove, that you have little kids. If you have medical issues, they're probably going to let you go with proof. So this is a case by case basis. Yes, they have arrested people, but they also let go and released a lot of people. So it is going, but I feel like a lot of people who are in legal status are worried right now that something will happen to them. And I don't think anything bad is going to happen to you if you have a pending asylum case, a pending, U visa, a pending T visa, a pending VAWA case. You're in the process. Even if you had an old deportation, I think that they're going to give you a break because you do have a pending benefit. It's called victim-based benefit application. So that's what's going on. That's the biggest news. Um, so Venezuela, El Salvador, they're having problems with. I think Trump reached a deal with Venezuela to take back their people. This week, Trump ended TPS for people from Venezuela, which is terrible, horrible, just horrible. They basically ended the parole for Ukrainians. CBP 1 is still ended. It has not come back, Cheyenne. I know you asked me about it, right? My friend Cheyenne here. Cheyenne must. No, CBP 1 is still not working. They're basically turning away people at the border. And there's a lawsuit that was filed 2 days ago by a big human rights organization in the US called the ACLU, American Civil Liberties Union, saying that Trump cannot end this congressionally mandated asylum, law. You can't just stop taking asylum refugees at the border. So we'll see what happens. We'll see how it goes. And we'll see how these lawsuits are going to affect what he's trying to do. So Temitope Joseph traveled outside the US and he's back now. And he says, thank you for all your information for helping us. Temitope Joseph, tell us, did you travel with advanced parole? Because people are constantly asking me if it's safe to travel with advanced parole. I always say, look, it's safe to travel for now, today, okay? When you're asking me today, is it safe to travel with your advanced parole? I'm going to say yes. You have an approved advanced parole. Your case is pending. You didn't violate anything. You don't have crimes. You can travel. If Trump decides to revoke all the advanced paroles 1 week from now, and you happen to be in Ghana or Haiti or Kazakhstan or whatever country you're traveling to, in Turkey at that time, God forbid you get stuck there. So Temitope Joseph safely traveled with his advanced parole and came back. This is the answer. Everyone who's always asking me here, is it safe to travel with your advanced parole or no? Because of people, thank you for sharing, right? Thank you for sharing, Temitope Joseph. Because of people like him who share their experience, I can tell you that it seems like for now you can travel with advanced parole. This might change next week or never change at all. Uh, People are asking questions. I'm just gonna warm up a little bit more, and I'm gonna start answering your questions shortly. Hello from Instagram from Island Boy 876. Faiz and Majid says hi. About the EB3 process, we'll get to it. Faiz and Majid, I just explained why they're releasing and how they're releasing people. If you're caring for little kids, taking care of little kids, have medical problems, they're probably going to let you go. If you have pending asylum, TVs, a VAWA, something like that, chances are they're going to let you go. How long can you stay out of US on advanced parole? Probably up to 3 or 4 months. I would not stay any longer than that. Somebody says hello to me from Staten Island, from somebody who worked at this law office. ARN. I'm Marina coming from Staten Island. My mom says hi too. It's Inga from a law office that I know very well. Thank you so much. My friend who retired, she's not working as a lawyer anymore because it was so stressful. Um, anyway, so this person worked there. That's really nice. Thank you so much. Okay, let me get into your questions, I guess. MH Hossein says, hi, my I-360, I guess VAWA, is approved and also PD request was approved last month. Now my motion to terminate the immigration court almost pending for months. How long should I have to wait to be terminated? Please advise. Probably a couple more months. PD is no longer available. I don't know if they're going to honor this PD request, so we'll see. We'll see. A few more months, okay? Um, Temitope Joseph is asking, is there any change in immigration filing fees? Not right now, no. Also asking, is it every state that's doing massive deportation? Yeah, pretty much every state. Every state. I posted this map. Maybe I'll find it. Give me a second. Uh, on my TikTok. I don't know if I'll be able to find it now. Oh boy. The internet is a great place, but so much stuff is posted that it's hard to find what you're looking for. Oh, yes, I found it. No, I did not find it. I, um, no, I'm having a hard time right now. I'll find it later when I don't need it, but I think that I'm having a really difficult time finding this map. Oh, I found it. I found it. All right, I'm going to share it. This is just location of ice field offices. That's not it. All right. I don't know. Can't find it right now, but whatever. Basically, it's happening in all their large cities. Some people even said on a couple of farms, places where immigrants are likely to go, immigrant communities. We're seeing ICE raids, and also um, they have records. Like if you have an old deportation order, they know where you live most likely. You've given them your address, so it's not that hard to come and look for you there. All right, Loyal says, after receiving the prima facie approval for VAWA, how long does VAWA take for approval? About 3.5 years, 3.5 years. Piece 25 says, will police refuse to sign the supplement B for the U visa if I only help police to investigate against the perpetrator and the police report, but didn't go to court to get the restraining order when I was scheduled? Hard to say. It depends on the police department. Sometimes they will anyway, sometimes they won't. I can't tell you this. I've been not, by the way, nothing I state here is meant to be legal advice, you guys. I cannot give legal advice in a live show where I have like a second to think about it. So give us a call, schedule a consultation. My information is in my profile on Instagram and on YouTube everywhere. My personal consultation you can only get by calling. Everybody else in our office you can schedule online by going on our website and just schedule it. Avinash says, is there any way you can travel on advance parole with a pending visa? No. T visa, the advance parole comes after you get approved, not before, not while you're pending. Pantry Coupon says, hello, Marina. Hello. Maria Santos wants to know, do ICE and USCIS share information? Of course they do. What do you think? They're from the same agency, Department of Homeland Security. A very good question from Pantry Coupon. Can an undocumented person with a driver's license travel domestically? I have had conflicting opinions about this. I personally think for now, yes, if you're using your driver's license. Some people are saying, well, if you're using your passport, that's like an indication that you don't have a driver's license and status. ICE could be tipped off. Um, it's hard to say, like, if you're going to an airport, it's hard to say. They could pick you up. Adriana wants to know, did cancellation or removal remain the same? Yes, cancellation or removal, it remains the same. Temitopi Joseph says, but I did not yet receive my prima facie since May last year. Is it a problem or not for somebody who's got a VAWA pending case? I'm going to say if you have a pending VAWA and they just didn't send you an updated prima facie, it doesn't mean anything. It's not a problem, okay? Dito says, hi, Marina. Hello. Maria says, do ICE and USCIS share information? Yes, I already answered it. Yes. Jason Garcia says, if I have a pending appeal with the BIA and it gets denied, I'll go you have to go to federal court to appeal. It's really expensive. I'm just going to say that. And it takes a couple of years. Mike says, good morning. Have you ever won VAWA case with a client who didn't have a lease and bills together? Afraid to file, to be honest, with the new administration. Thank you. Mike, we have, but it's going to be hard. You're going to have to compensate with other things like tax returns, bank statements, pictures, lots of pictures, witness letters, and other proofs that we're living together. Demetopia Joseph says, thank you. I think after all this crazy deportation, he's going to give people papers. I mean, green card. You know what he has mentioned, and I have so much to do, I haven't gotten around to reposting this video. He said in an interview that he really wants to give green cards, talking about him giving green cards. He wants to give green cards to people who are legal here in student status and who finish an American college or university. Those people should get green cards so that this talent, people that we educate, does not leave US. Everybody else, I don't think he's going to give a green card at all. Didu says, is approved advance parole based on pending I-485 green card application and VAWA I-360 petition when the person was previously accused of domestic violence and got expungement. Is it safe to travel? What are my options? I think for now, this week, it's safe to travel. What's going to happen next week? If they're going to cancel advance parole, who knows? I don't know. I don't think so, but it's possible. If you had a DV and it was expunged, it was dismissed, you might want to bring those papers with you when you travel, that it was expunged. All right, let me get to Instagram. Are they targeting legal F1 student visa holders from Faizan Majid? I'm going to say no. Did Trump delay all process time? No, he has not. Jessica wants to know. No, he has not. Political Duke says, I came on a student visa but didn't go to school because of certain reasons. Can I now adjust my status? Only through marriage or asylum. NIV 369 to 369 says, how long does VAWA take now to be approved? 42 months. I was just looking it up yesterday. 42 months. And can we travel in the states, inside the states, if VAWA is pending? I just answered that. I think if you have a driver's license and you're traveling, I think you're okay to travel inside US for now. Samir says, thank you. I got my work permit and wife too from your office. Oh, thank you. But my wife's social is still not arrived after 3 weeks. We went to the Social Security office and applied for it. What to do? Just wait. And sometimes the system doesn't work properly, but you will get it. Haya Khan 9237 says, my girlfriend is a US citizen. We're going to get married next week in Barbados. Is there any advice for us? You're fine. Get married and file for you, I guess, a marriage petition that has not changed. Glad 1K7 says, is it better to fly with work permit or passport? Driver's license. Domestically, it's better to fly with a driver's license. Sandy Toe, Salty Hair says, a marriage-based petition is getting interviews again now. Looks like yes, but I think not everyone. They're choosing who to interview. Zirka73 says, what time does it usually, how long does it usually take to process fingerprints? I don't know. Usually they can do it on the spot that same day, but it doesn't hold up your case. The case gets held up for other reasons. Thank you from Hyatt Khan 9237. Pantry Coupon wants to know my I-130 was approved in November. I'm yet to file for the green card I-485 and other forms, but with this current administration, is it safe to file or wait? You should file. You definitely should file. Don't wait. There's no need to wait. Louisa says, hi, Marina. I applied for VAWA and received my work permit and social. I have 3 kids who are citizens. Do I have a reason to be afraid? You should not be afraid. You should be okay. Even if you get detained, as long as you have proof the kids are citizens, you have your VAWA pending, you got your work permit, they will probably just release you and let you go without any problems. Loyal says, can I file cancellation of removal with prima facie? And that's a whole different case. They're not related. So cancellation of removal has an entirely different legal standard than VAWA does. There is VAWA, cancellation of removal. You can do both at the same time, okay? Rochelle Lewin says, hi, Marina. Is it safe to travel domestically with an advance parole, work permit, social, or documents? And I just said it. I think domestically it's best to travel with a driver's license. Driver's license. And Sophie Joseph, I know one day I'm going to meet you one in Massachusetts, I guess. Thank you. Hombre Gaza says, if you have a pending I-130 along with an I-601 waiver, are you safe from ICE? Hard to say. You obviously needed a waiver because you had some issue. Generally speaking, if you have a green card application pending waiver, you should be okay. No guarantees right now, guys. No guarantees, but let's hope for the best. Young Jedi says, if they stop illegal or asylum cases, is it help to current employment based retrogression? I didn't agree. They're not related at all. Okay, employment is one thing. Asylum and illegal stuff is completely different. Maria Santos says, I have an order of deportation. Now I'm married a U.S. citizen. Can I file an I-130? Yes, you should file an I-130. When that gets approved, you should try to reopen your deportation. Thank you from Patrick Coupon. Aziz says, I got a work permit with parole through VAWA. Can I travel? I just answered that, but I'll answer it again. I think for now, this week, you can travel, you should be fine. And Timothy Joseph, one of our viewers just now, said he just went on his advanced parole, I think the VAWA case too, and he was fine. But yes. Thank you from Lisa. Jason says I had to go for fingerprints with USA, so they just took a picture of me, didn't take my fingerprints, and I signed something. Doesn't mean anything. That's what they do now. Asi says one of my sisters, she's from Pakistan, and her husband is from USA. Here on PG, here PG is April. Oh, okay. Priority date is April 2022. After 2 years, she gave birth to a newborn baby. Now her husband is going to get citizenship. Are they going to upgrade? When your sister's husband gets U.S. citizenship, you have to write USCIS a letter and attach a copy of his citizenship certificate. They're not going to do it automatically. They're not going to magically find out that the petitioner became a citizen. When he becomes a citizen, make a copy of his new certificate. Write them a short letter. Put in a receipt notice for the I-130 so they know what case it is. Say, I am the petitioner, this is the case number, this is the receipt notice. I just became a copy of my citizen. Please upgrade me to immediate relative of U.S. citizen category for my wife's case. Bartak 496 says, "Hi Marina, I want to take this opportunity to thank you for being here first." Oh my God, thank you so much. Oh, you're so touching. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you saying that. Thank you. I need that. Thank you. Jazzy says, "How long OPLA will respond?" OPLA is the lawyers for ICE, DHS, and immigration court. So, how long will it take OPLA to respond after we submitted our PD? PD is dead. No more PD. They're not going to respond. So, call your lawyer, Jazzy, today. Say, forget about the PG request. I found out it's dead. It's dead. There's no more PG. They're not allowed anymore to agree to dismiss cases on their own. It doesn't mean that you're not going to get dismissed. What the lawyer needs to do is write a letter. It's called a motion to dismiss or terminate directly to the judge. Okay? OPLA will not be allowed anymore to agree to PG. Okay? Wayne says, "Good morning. Good morning. Denial contested." By the way, this is a public service announcement. If you have a pending PG, like your lawyer has sent in a PG request, and you're watching this, call your lawyer today. Tell them you know that PG is dead, no more. That was a waste of time now. I mean, it's not your lawyer's fault. It's just dead. And ask your lawyer to convert this to a motion. Send the motion directly to your judge, directly to the court. The OPLA, the government lawyers, are no longer allowed by Trump to agree to dismiss your case. But the judge can dismiss it. So have your lawyer send this to Jim. I'm going to record a video about this today. Good morning from Dwayne. Good morning. Dina Old says, "What are your thoughts about the national interest waiver?" It's continuing. We're getting cases approved. It's a very good case. File it. Lana says, "Hello, Marina. How quick is USCIS support to schedule interviews for asylum?" It takes between 5 to 10 years now. Years. Not quick at all. Spartak says, "My question is, I have 3 U.S. citizen children. I also have a court document as I'm the sole custodian, single parent. I'm in removal proceeding with pending VAWA. Can I request a termination?" Yes, yes, you can. But they're probably going to say no until your VAWA is approved. When your VAWA is approved, then the judge will let you dismiss and terminate. I'm going to answer a few more questions, and I'm going to see you next week after that. Okay. Faizan says, "Any retrogression, any going back for EB3 unskilled worker will be in the future." Well, let's see. So we're looking at EB3 other workers or unskilled workers. I'm looking at February. February. I'm gonna share my screen. Uh, all right. Sharing my screen, you guys. Visa bulletin for February 2025. And we're going to the worker categories. So we're talking about the EB3 unskilled or other workers. If you're overseas, they're looking at December 2020 right now. 5-year wait, okay? If you're here in the States, they're looking at May 2021, like about 4-year wait. Is it going to be retrogression because of Trump? I don't think so. I don't think so. New Jersey mandamus will be delayed as New York is? No, I don't think so. No. Which is better and faster way to get in the USA, Fiance or I-130? Me personally, I think Fiance is better. I think it's easier, it's quicker, it's more transparent, And yes, it like breaks up the process into two parts. But I think you'll get your fiance here faster than if she or he were to wait in the country. Okay, me personally. Some people disagree with me. Say just let them get married and file everything, just get it done, bring them with a green card. With a fiance visa, they don't come with a green card. They first enter with a visa. You file a green card once you get married in America. It's up to you. My personal one is fiance. If I started working on my work permit, does my F1 status still valid? There's a debate about this. So some people worry, like for example, I have some Ukrainian clients. They have F1 student visa. Also, they got TPS. You're allowed to have both. TPS gives you work permit. So they think that working on the work permit is like a violation of their F1 student visa. I personally don't think so. Some lawyers say yes, it is. So you're violating your F1 visa for the purposes of like later on getting the work green card. I don't agree with that. Hard to say right now. Okay, guys, thank you so much for listening. I'm going to be wrapping up. I will see you all next week. Thank you for watching. Okay, last 3 questions, and that's it, okay? Dina says, I just realized it's going to be crazy for 2026 World Cup. Agreed. Cedric Eric says, after my asylum interview, USAS is mailing a new card for work permit. Doesn't mean asylum is granted. It's not related at all. Different things. Your interview is one thing. Work permit is getting processed somewhere else. Work permit, if they see your case is still pending, they'll just give it to you anyway. Michael says, how long will, after I did my biometrics, will I receive the work permit? Usually about 8 months to a year. 8 months to 1 year. Last question for today from Sam Pat. We got me and my wife work permits from your office, but my wife's social still hasn't come. We went, I answered this. They went to the Social Security office. It's been 20 days. What can we do? Nothing. You have to wait. It takes a long time. I'm so sorry. I know it's like so frustrating, but it just takes time. Thank you guys for watching. I love you all. See you next week. God bless you. Stay safe out there.